Well, hi Aquarius. Welcome back to a shared pathway for your July 2026 reading. And these readings are timeless, blah blah blah. Like, share, subscribe, all those things. Anywho, hope you've all been well. Let's see what Spirit and the Angels would like you to know from the Feminine Wisdom Oracle. Here we go. First one out. Oh, and I don't have any bikini tape. Strength, power and endurance. I have to show it to you like that because I don't have any bikini tape. Whoopsie, my bad. Okay, well, isn't that interesting? Strength, power and endurance. All right, let's see where it goes. Let's see what the daily crystal inspiration. Oh gosh, they're quick today. Be kind to yourself. Pink opal. You've been putting too much pressure on yourself, Aquarius. What have you been up to? Too much pressure. Too much pressure? But for what? I know I feel like I'm under a ticking clock at the moment. Maybe you feel the same way. Let's see what your inner child would like you to know. Oh, gosh. All right. On the bottoms, let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Oh, my God. Kick that shit to the curb. Anyway, yes. Okay. Righto. And this one is be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence just to be. Okay. So, it would appear that us Aquarians have been overdoing it or are overdoing it, and we need to stop and, just know that it's okay to have a break. All right? That's pretty much where we're at, I think. Okay, soul coaching cards from Denise Lynn. What would you like us to know, Spirit and Angels, from the soul coaching cards, please? Oh, goodness. That's a lot of cards, though. But sure, we'll play. All right, adventure. Yeah, so maybe it's time to go on an adventure, do something different. Because, all work and no play makes Aquarius a very dull individual. As we know, it's too easy to get bogged down, and then we look up and go, oh, where'd everyone go? Oh, but I got all this stuff done. Look at me go. Fulfillment. Yeah, we feel more fulfilled in our life when we have a little adventure. I mean, yes, according to this, we've got stuff done and we've achieved things, and that's awesome. But we also need to go on an adventure and live a little. All right, essence. Now, this card's got the fishy on it. And the goldfish, usually, especially in feng shui and things like that, is money. So I'm going to stick with that because that's what I feel with that there. So that's money coming in too. And you can see that with the harvest here in the fulfillment card. Nice work is what I'd like to say. Very nice. Okay, awakening. So maybe that adventure's going to make us wake up and feel like our old selves again. Have we not felt like ourselves for a long time? I suspect so. Oh, yeah. And of course, delight. Yeah. Because according to this card, we're back. Which is awesome. And that's how it should be. All right. So far, so good. So we need to take a chill pill, go on an adventure. We've achieved a lot. We've got some money coming in, and we've found ourselves. And delight. We're happy. And look at how much abundance is in the maypole there as well. So, things are looking good. Don't mind if we do. All right. Let's have a look at the Intuitive Whispers cards and see what they would like us to know. What would you like Aquarius to know? Thank you very much. Your body is like a book. Okay, so again, it's the need to rest and relax. But when I say rest and relax, I don't mean lie on the couch and do nothing. I mean do something entirely different. So yeah, maybe go hiking if it's something that you don't ordinarily do, or go down to the beach for the day, or go to the snow for the day. Something completely different to break things up. You know, your body is like a book because your body knows when things are too much the same, you know, and in the other sense of your body is like a book, your body automatically recalls anniversaries as well. So you might notice on a day when maybe a loved one's passed, it could be years down the track, you will have low energy and you'll feel sad and you can't work out why. And then you see what the date is and then you're like, oh, well, that'll do it. That'll be why. So, you know, your body's like a book in that respect. But also, you know, you need adventures and you need fun, you know, and you've got the butterfly here, so you're transforming. So we're finding ourselves again, you know, especially with that awakening card, we're finding ourselves again. We need an adventure. We need to fly and be free. That's what us Aquarians are like. We're not meant to be caged. I really always feel like Aquarians are the ones that really shouldn't be in a 9-to-5 job either. We're not meant for that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments below if you know, if you agree or disagree. All right, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle would like us to know. What would you like? Oh, thank you very much. That's pretty quick. Oh, that's a lot of cards too. Okay, life purpose. All righty. So, what is your life purpose? Are you moving in the direction? Is that what your new adventure is going to be? Forgiveness. So this is where your body's like a book, and if you hang on to anger, it's okay to be angry. It's all right to feel anger and sadness and resentment and all those things. Just don't hang on to them. Once, you know, try to get it out of your system as quickly as you can. Forgive and move on. I'm not saying forget. Don't let the buggers back in if they've hurt you, that's for sure. But you need to forgive and forget them. It's not about them. It's about you and about you finding yourself again and coming back to a good life, okay? And that will give you clarity. The forgiveness, once, you know, you'll have some clarity there, which leads to your awakening. Okay, and dreams. So what are your dreams? What are your dreams? Or maybe you need to be writing down your dreams because, you know, keep a dream journal next to the bed. Maybe there's some messages there for you. And friendship. Well, look at that. See, look at all these people around you. The first few cards were solo. You've got Strength card. She's there looking at herself in the mirror by herself. Adventure, she's by herself. Fulfillment, she's by herself. Awakening, by themselves. And then all of a sudden, got all these people everywhere celebrating you. So that's pretty good. Could be, I'm getting some sort of level of fame or some level of recognition or something. There's a level of recognition there. And everyone's going, wow, look at you. And even, you know, even the face in this, your loved ones in spirit are celebrating you. Well, look at you go, hey? Look at you go. That's awesome, you know, because I feel like, as an Aquarian myself, I've been bogged down for quite some time. But even the freedom of looking at this card, the Awakening card, and it's almost like where he's been and where he's going to, you know, they're the two different sides, but it's like he's had an epiphany down here and he's woken up. It's like suddenly life's changed. You know, we've moved beyond what's been holding us down. Anyway, let's have a look at the Wisdom of the Oracle and see what they would like us to know. That one's just flipped over. Chaos and conflict. Well, we're letting go of that, aren't we? That was the forgiveness. We're letting go of that. And see, bottom of the deck is peace. Yeah, peace, because that's what we're moving into. You know, so we've let go of the chaos and the conflict. That ain't happening anymore. Now, I wanted to mix it up a little bit, and I've got these Esther and Jerry Hicks. These are money cards, they're called. Money and Law of Attraction cards. And I thought, you know, why not mix it up just a little bit, because that's how I roll. Anyway, let's have a look and see what they would like you to know. There's a little bit of a piece written on the back as well. So, what would you like Aquarius to know for July? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, mucked up all my cards there. Okay, And this is what it looks like. And it says, the physical me is materialized spirit. Your body is like a book, I will say. And it says, some say that you should not want money at all because the desire for money is materialistic and not spiritual. But we want you to remember that you are here in this very physical world where spirit has materialized. You cannot separate yourself from the aspect of yourself that is spiritual, and while you are here in these bodies, you cannot separate yourselves from that which is physical or material. All of the magnificent things of your physical nature that are surrounding you are spiritual in nature. Well, maybe that's what that, when we talked about the awakening card here, and the both, the past and the future, and the epiphany and the waking up, and also the essence. So the essence of your future, which looks like peace and prosperity and abundance. That's what that looks like to me, that card. And we have got the peace card as well. So that's very interesting, isn't it? All right, let's have a look at the Daily Tarot. Let's see what the Daily Tarot would like you to know. Oh, it's for they. What would you like Aquarius to know, eh? Spirit and angels, what would you like Aquarius to know? Please, for July 2026, Spirit and angels, what would you like Aquarius to know? Oh, a little tight-lipped. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Interesting, on the bottom of the deck, the devil, I have the power to free myself and create the future I deserve. Yeah, your life purpose. So you're moving into your life purpose, and the freedom is the forgiveness. We're moving on. Moving on to a great life, and on the top of it was the Three of Swords. I'm in charge of how I feel today. So this is again that forgiveness and moving forward. Your body's like a book, and the too much work. See, because I don't see this as total heartbreak. To me, this feels like being overburdened and overwhelmed, this particular one. So I think that this is where you were, and you're letting it go because I'm in charge of how I feel today. So I'm going to, be kind to myself. These are the early cards. Look after myself. Let it go. So that's this one here. Let it go. Let the stuff go and move forward. And even on the bottom again, Seven of Swords, I resolve to do the right thing. The Seven of Swords is a strategy card, regardless of what works for everybody else, what works for you. I know Seven of Swords is sort of more traditionally either, there's a thief in your midst or it's a card of strategy, but this is strategy for self, is how I read this. So it's all moving in the direction of you and your awakening and your fulfillment. You've got to look after yourself and your body. So, I see this as you're protecting this one here. I resolve to do the right thing. Yeah, by yourself. And see how they're holding it in front. They're protecting themselves. They're protecting themselves. So, you let in who you want to let in. But you've got friends around you. It's about the forgiveness as well. Okay, so, and just, taking the time to just be yourself and finding yourself. All right, let's get an angel number for you. Not a bad reading though, honestly. You've got, started out beating ourselves up a little, but really come through it quite well, and the tarot's just reiterated, don't be so hard on yourself, because everything's going to turn out just fine, especially with that awakening card and the fulfillment. And then you've got delight as well, like some really good cards there. Okay, now, all right, angels and spirit, what number would you like Aquarius to know for, thank you very much, July. A bit happy there, and I like to throw them out. 1, 2, 1, 2, persistence on the bottom. What have we got here? Good fortune. And you know where that landed? That landed on the Essence card, the one that has the goldfish on it. 1331. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favour. Well, that's pretty darn good, Aquarius. Oh, actually, you've got another 2 cards here. 333, support. Well, you can see that with all the friends and the delight, friendship and delight. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to the community. Yeah, well, we do have that. Be still and let it go. And, yes, clarity, forgiveness, moving forward. And 0440, the gut feeling. Interesting. And it says, follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you must also bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. Okay, so we know that from what it's saying, that it's just talking about forgiveness. Okay, so if you don't let things go and don't let go of the past, then all this good is going to have a difficult time coming into you. That's the chaos and conflict. But letting all that go, you bring in this whole awakening and fulfillment. Because life's an adventure. Yay! That's pretty good. I'm excited for us, especially with the Essence card, fishy. Got the dollars rolling up as well. Good fortune. Got that twice, and even in the 1331 number card. So that's not too bad. Pretty happy with that. All right, Aquarius, have an awesome July. If you're still here at the end of the reading, I know people just click off readings at any point these days, and most of my readings aren't even reaching more than about 10 or 15 people. Actually, sorry, I lie. One of them had 23 views. I think that's my highest view. So, if you'd love to share my reading with another Aquarius or just with someone and go, hey, look at this, I'm going to have a cracker of a month, that'd be awesome. Other than that, I will see you in the next reading. Remember to view your moon sign and your rising sign as well. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.